I can't sleep. My chest is still bothering me. Oh well. I chose a book of English sentences to read so I can drift off to sleep. Not this junk. Okay. 1976. I was born here as a child of a shopkeeper from a remote countryside village in France. I looked like my mother, who was Oriental, so I grew up feeling a little out of place anywhere I went. While all the townspeople were great people who would greet me with bright smiles. To be able to face those smiles, I lived my days honestly and positively. Opened my gag going to school, falling in love like normal. That was my life, and I never doubted my happiness. It was truly a very short time until my 16th birthday. 16 in 1976. Redonkulous. That came suddenly to my body. Such as when I should be playing with children. For no reason, I wanted to snap their neck. Whoa! Such as when I saw a poor beggar by the road. It seemed so funny, I wanted to stab him with a what? I didn't even really read this last time. Whoa, what the heck? There was no reason for these feelings. I couldn't talk to anyone about it, so I started to lock myself away in my room. Duh, bro. Next you need to kill yourself. You're a danger to everyone else. My dark passions came forth within me. It's not like I had two personalities or someone tame inside me. First of all, I don't believe in such unscientific things. My feelings are the small destructive passions everyone has. No. Like yelling at your dad after he comes to wake you up after you stayed up all night. Like feeling angry when you walk along a rainy road and a car passing by splashes you with water. Such small feelings I feel for an instant solidify inside my mind and take over. That's why. I knew I would do something terrible if I stayed like this. I could only lock myself away in my room. I could only not see anyone, not do anything. That way, I wouldn't hate anyone, I wouldn't have those feelings. But that was a mistake. Imprisoned in my room, my mind was drowned away, and I eventually passed my limit. That day, after I was completely replaced, what I thought about was how thirsty I was. I took my weakened body out of my room. My parents ran to me as I came out of my room for the first time in a few months. Greeting my worried parents with smiles, I killed them. Dang! It was really quick. With my weakened body, I bent to their necks and sucked their blood. After sucking their blood and life, I stood back up. Has it been 100 years? This body is very fascinating. That was my voice I had never heard before. My lips sharpened in a smile. What used to be me hugged itself. Ugh. Freak! What kind of coincidence was it? Originally, the family I was born inside was one I chose beforehand. But my previous self was destroyed by the princess before I could decide that. I can only feel the condition that the one I'm reincarnating to has a physical potential, resulting to an imperfect reincarnation. As a result, I was born into a body with a high potential, but into a family with no social standing. It will be difficult to take over this town without having people notice. But I was not disappointed. In fact, I was filled with happiness. Certainly, it would take a long time for a normal family to gain power. Seizing power socially would be difficult with this self. But in exchange for that inconvenience, I found a truly excellent body. Until now, I had always tried to balance the body and family standing. Consequently, I was never able to find a truly excellent body. However, the body this time carries many more magical circuits than any of the bodies before, and this body had the same potential as my original. I cursed my calculating self up until now. Things like social standing, they can always be set up later, but the quality of the body is something natural that can't be added later. After my 17th reincarnation, I finally realized that truth. Myself that finally awoke naturally started to control the people around me like water soaking into the ground. I'm not sure what kind of analogy that is. Not in the wild manner that I had done so previously, but rather in a way that didn't spill as much blood. The reason is horribly cruel. The reincarnated will cause myself to not exist by itself. Wait, did I read that correctly? Will cause myself to not exist by itself. Oh, the reincarnated will. Oh, okay. All I can do is tell the will I want to do that. I'm the one moving this body, but the method, the process was determined by my mind, which is grown with this body. In other words, my will is the one from this body I'm reincarnated into, but my consciousness still remains from my original self. I have my consciousness and my past memories. As I sleep, I can only dream of nightmares which I would do myself. I still remember the sensation of biting into my parents' throats. I took the townspeople who always greeted me one by one, as if melting them slowly from their feet. I continued to humiliate and mutilate their souls. Within just a month, I held their lives in my fists and played with them however I wanted to. Wow, you're a villain. I wanted to go crazy. I wanted to entrust myself completely into insanity. But if I did that, I would commit even more sins than before. That's why I kept on. Trying to preserve my sanity, I tried to minimize the damage I did. If there was such a thing as relief, it was that the end to this nightmare that arrived quickly. That white woman came on a night with a crimson moon. I didn't know, but I knew who she was. After our fight, the white vampire princess killed me. Since I had already prepared myself for the next reincarnation, I once again reincarnated, leaving my corpse behind. The white princess left and my body was taken to a vacation. Red Residue 2. Alright, I guess that has to do it for that. Alright, I'm waking up, I hit the bed or whatever. Got sweat rolling down my face. Was it because of that book I read? Which, by the way, what type of book was that? Roy's origin story? Good morning, Tsukihime. Morning. I return her greeting and stand up. She was in her uniform. She's telling me to like change. You know, do the stuff I usually do. Got the knife on my desk. You know, the one I got from my daddy or whatever. I'm thinking about Roa. I'm like, maybe I forgot about something. I gotta go to school. I could think about it that way. I can manage without Senpai. I can never forget her, but I can manage. Fooling myself with that, I'll open the door. Then let's go to school like I've been doing. Without Senpai? Oh, it's 7:50. The day at the front of your school is crowded with students. Since it's Saturday, there are bright faces everywhere. And, you know, they're also, you know, like, you liar-skinned people. I wager to see their sunny faces as a cloud of gloom. No matter what I tell myself, the fact that Senpai's dying weighs heavily on my soul. I can't believe my eyes for a moment, but there's no doubt. Ciel Senpai's walking towards the school. Senpai! I shout her name without even thinking, and she runs towards me. Oh, Toyo! Good morning! She gives me a bow. Good morning? Didn't you go back? No! I would never go back leaving you here. She speaks with a brilliant smile. Never go back leaving me here. Even though there are students all around me, I feel myself blush ferociously. Case, Yes, what is it? Why are you acting like a stupid little anime character? Can I take those words for what they sound like? Yes, I'll leave it up to your imagination, Tono. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ciel, I'm about to beat your shit up. Oh my goodness. Alright, bro. I can't breathe. Not because of the pain tension I have felt until now, but because of the burning happiness that wells inside me. If no one was around, I'd shout, Alright! At the top of my lungs. Senpai, I grab her hand. So you mean you won't go anywhere, right? You'll stay here at school forever, right? If I stay at school forever, I'll be an old lady. I'm a third-year student, so I have 4 months left until graduation. But you'll stay here, right? You won't leave like you said yesterday, right? Yes, I'll stay until the end, until now. You know, if I had a dick, you would be munching it, right? Like, get off my tip a little bit. Like, I understand why you're excited, but geez. Alright, I let her go and manage to stop myself. I want to run around the ground for many laps. As if I won the lottery, I'm feeling really high. No, this feels far greater than that. Even Ciel is starting to look like, alright, you're doing a little too much. I feel like laughing out loud. I can't even bear to just stand here and do nothing. Hell no, you should hurry or you'll be late. I like how like this whole game they spammed that one song and now there's just no music. Well, that I can hear. You might hear some music right now though. Oh, that's right. Later, Senpai. See you at break. Waving a hand to Senpai, I go towards the school building. Smiling to myself, I run as fast as I can to class. There's that generic music. First period is over. I have 10 minutes until the next class. Alright. The instant I raise myself, I go look for Senpai's classroom. Huh? Where are you going, Toyo? Senpai comes here ahead of me. Nowhere. I was just going to see you. I always wait for you, so I thought I'd see you this time. I see. That makes me very happy. But you don't know my class, right, Toyo? It's third year class B. Please remember it. Oh, really? So you really do take classes. Well done, well done. I see you do more than just drink tea in the tea ceremony room. Yes, I do manage to follow classes. Hey, wait a minute, Toyo. You really think I'm like that? You think I just literally do nothing? I can't really deny that. Sorry. But Senpai, you said there were no members of the tea ceremony club. I thought that might not have never existed in the first place. Senpai stands there and grows quiet. Huh? Don't tell me there really wasn't. It's just an unused Japanese-style room? It seems like I don't understand what you're talking about. Ciel turns her gaze out the window and stares blankly. No, that's fine. No matter what you've done, you're not a bad person. So I don't think you'll cause anyone trouble, but your power of suggestion can do such a thing. I already told you, I don't know what you mean, so I can't answer that. Still in my seat, I stare up at Ciel-senpai. The silence lasts for about a minute. You're pretty persistent, Toyo. Not really. I was just thinking about how blue your eyes were. What? Senpai gives a sigh as if it meant defeat. I said it already, but the power of suggestion isn't that convenient. Suggestion isn't so much as being able to change your perceptions of things. It's more like making you look away. So even if I told you you really like curry when you hate it, it wouldn't work. Really? So you can't make someone do what they don't want to. Yes. Well, there's still many ways to make you eat curry, Toyo. For example, I wouldn't tell you that you really like curry. Instead, I could tell you that you would die if you didn't eat curry. I get it. I would eat it even if I hate it. I see. Then you can do that with anything. Now, it really is difficult to set the stage for such a thing, as the resistance would be great. There are many people that are difficult to forcibly use suggestion against. So all I can do is suggest anything like, don't doubt what I say. Yeah, our quake said something like that too. I see. By the way, Senpai. Yeah, Senpai, you really do love curry, don't you? Ciel just smiles. Her slight expression makes it impossible for me to see if she's denying or affirming it. Well, it's about time. I'll see you again after classes are over. But is your body okay, Toyo? We'll need it for later. Yeah, it doesn't even hurt anymore. I can come to school thanks to you. I bring my hands together and give her a bow of thanks. And how's your headache? It seemed like it really hurt yesterday. My head's okay too. Besides, if I have my glasses on, there's no problem. I see. Hearing that makes me feel much better. As I fade away. She suddenly stops, as if she forgot something and turned around. I forgot to ask. Toyo, are you feeling well? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks to you, all my troubles have disappeared. That's good. If anything strange happens, don't hesitate to tell me. Here's my number. Huh? She hands me a slip of paper with her number and quickly leaves her classroom. Her phone number? I stare down at the paper in surprise. I'm sure she told me this because she's worried about last night, but this is lucky. Are things that good that'll go this smoothly? It's pitiful if I say so myself. Maybe it's because I'm a small town person by nature, but I can't honestly be happy about my good fortune like this. After homeroom's over, the classroom suddenly erupts into its usual chaos. Oh my goodness, bro. It's not quite noon yet. It's always like this after Saturday class. The students rushing back home or eating in the classroom before they go to their club activities mix together and create chaos. Standing up from my seat, I prepare games while waiting for Senpai, and then, I'm not sure when he even came to school, but Arihiko appears with a suspicious smile on his face. Let's go play, Toyo! You seem pretty direct today. Did something bad happen to you? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to hang out with my good friend for no reason at all. It's all too suspicious. No way. I bet you were laid off by someone or something like that. I'm going home with Senpai today, so I won't have time to spare for you. Senpai? You mean Ciel? His eyebrow lifts in surprise. Yes, but Arihiko, you remember Senpai? What do you mean? She's the one I'm after. How can I forget her? Arihiko makes this proclamation as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Well, the spell isn't there anymore. I see, since Ciel came back to school, everything is the way it was. Oh, it's Senpai! Arihiko points happily to the door. Thanks for waiting. Good afternoon, Inui. Ciel gives a sufficient bow, whatever that means. Shall we go back now, or maybe go to the tea ceremony room? Let's do that. If we leave now, we have to park at the gate. I want to talk to you some more, so while we can have tea, we can... Huh? Someone punches me unexpectedly from behind. Alright. Like, you gotta realize that's mine. Hey! It's you, Arihiko. Yeah, it's me. I'm not one to open my mouth about these things very often. But since that was too much back then, I'll tell you. Arihiko looks at me and Senpai with sad eyes. Ciel and I look at each other. You two. It is a Saturday, so why did you use it like that? There are far more fun places to go than the tea ceremony room. That sounds boring as shit. With an unexpectedly exaggerated movement, he points out the window. Where? Outside the window. Well, I think he's talking about the outside. And then, Arihiko whacks me again. Toyo, are you really trying to make a fool of Senpai? Look, it's a Saturday. It's still before noon, and we're students. So why can't you come up with an idea such as going into town with all these conditions? Idiot. I thought about that already. I did, but no you didn't. I can read all your thoughts and that never came up, Toyo. Stop lying. I steal a glance at Ciel. I get the feeling that rather than roaming valiantly around the city, she would feel more at ease sitting quietly in a park or something. So I can't ask her that. If I did ask her to hang out in town, I think she'd probably say no. I see. Then shall the three of us have fun? Senpai? Isn't that alright? I won't have to worry about anything anymore. I bet it'll be fun to go with the three of us. Ah, yeah, if you want to, then I'll be happy. Arihiko Loki, like, gave me an advantage. Like, are we competing or not? Ah, yeah, if you want to, then I'd be happy. Yes, Inui-kun, you're okay with this too, right? He simply nods up and down. I bet you didn't expect things to turn out this way. It's decided. What shall we do for lunch? Shall we eat in our own houses, or the three of us together? We always eat at school, so let's split the money for lunch to play. Me and Arihiko are pretty poor, right? I could maybe borrow money from my sister. It seems Arihiko really wants to go out and eat with Ciel. How about Senpai? Is there some place you want to eat? No, I don't usually eat in front of others. I see. You eat more than normal, so I bet it'll be expensive. That's not it. What are you saying, Toyo? I just recalled the data I collected during our lunches in the tea ceremony room until now, and gave a personal opinion. I agree with Inui. Let's go out to eat. There's a place by the movie theater called AHAHAA that I heard has great strawberry pie. Oh, you know your places, Senpai! The owner of that cafe is a master of Italian cooking! Why does Arihiko know so many rumors and useless information? I thought he was going to lie for a second. Let's meet in front of the movie theater in half an hour. It's alright, Toyo. You know it takes half an hour to get to my house, Senpai. Senpai already starts to disappear down the hallway as I fade away. Yeah, be late, Toyo, if you want. I wouldn't care if you didn't come till tomorrow. Later, loser. Arihiko stands up and dashes out of the classroom. Oh well, I still get to hang out with Ciel. Bag in hand, I rush to my place. Oh? Shiki, you're back early today, aren't you? Yeah, I'm back, Kawaku. I'm in a hurry, so see you later. Okay, this is almost where I left off, y'all. Shiki-sama, you've returned. I'll be leaving right away, so don't worry about lunch. Alright, 15 minutes. I set a new record from my school back to here. Throwing my bag on my desk, I changed my uniform. After that, I flew out of my room again. From the mansion to the main street is farther than the mansion to the school. To be honest, it's not a distance I can make in 15 minutes. She knew I lived uphill, but she still made that impossible deadline. Damn, maybe she's a little mean. What kind of line is that? I grumble as I shoot down the stairs. Uh-oh. Suddenly, without warning, everything turns red. Shiki-sama? I can hear Hisui's voice. I hear fast footsteps. Hisui seems to be in a hurry, more than usual. Shiki, are you hurt? I can hear her voice, but I can't see her. I just have this headache. Calm down, Hisui. Falling down the stairs just means a few bruises here and there, so there's no need to call a doctor. But his body is very hot. He may have fallen down the stairs due to a fever, so please get his bed ready. I understand, Nissan, but what about Akia? That's true. If it doesn't turn out to be a big deal, we don't have to tell her. There's some medicine in my room, if you please. Hisui disappears with quick footsteps. Shiki, are you conscious? Ohaku. Yes, Shiki, you took quite a tumble down the stairs. You literally bumped your little head. But fortunately, you don't have any serious bruises. But you seem to have a fever. You seem like you were going somewhere, so please just rest for today. Ohaku puts her hand on my shoulder and manages to make me stand up. I'm fine. I don't need to rest. I ran all the way here, so I was just out of breath. That won't do. How can you say that with such a pale face looking like you'll grow up? I was told by your physician to monitor your health closely. I can't let you take such risks. I made a promise. If you want to tell them you can't make it, I'll go tell them myself. If you keep pushing yourself, I'll have to take out my syringes and give you shots. As if she wants to keep me here, she stands in front of me. I have a headache. Kohaku's in the way. It's like Kohaku says, Kohaku's in the way! Even still, I can't break my promise. I feel like spikes are being driven into my head, like I'm about to die instantly like a Mega Man game. Bearing that, I managed to walk forward. You mustn't, Shiki-san! If you go out like that, we'll get in trouble with Akia. Kohaku tries to get in my way and stop me from leaving. I can understand why. Even if I go out with this headache, I might very well collapse somewhere. That's why she wants me to stay here. I won't listen. Shut up. Why? For no reason at all. I thought that if I didn't see Senpai now, I'll never see her again normally. If you made some sort of promise, I'll go tell them for you. Please go back to your room and... Shut up! I'm telling you to get out of my way. I violently push her away and dash towards the door. Dang! Misogynist Shiki? You shouldn't, Shiki! I ignore her voice and resist the urge to puke as I run. I just run, as if chasing down my promise with Senpai, as if running from something I can't see. I propel my body down the street as it's on the verge of collapse. The street is full of people, the hot sunshine. The saturation of activity is painful to watch. Why do they do this? Like unthinking insects, ones with intelligence still group without any theory to solve. Everything gets hazy. Is it because of this nausea? I feel like I'm not me. Senpai, I look around me. Where is she? Dang, she gets you. My mind is dizzy and I can't find her. Still, can't find her. With all these people, I can't find her. All this randomness. Nothing. Feeling like everything is pointless. A dizziness that... Oh, Toyo! I'm surprised you actually made it here on time. Senpai? It's the first time I've seen her in regular clothes. Why do they look like... I don't know. I was a bit mean earlier. Sorry for making you run here and be exhausted like this. Quirky girl moment. She gives a quick bow of the head. That's silly. You shouldn't worry about that. Oh, Toyo! I feel sick. But I'm glad I came. I got to see Senpai in her normal clothes, so I have to bear this dizziness and we'll have fun together. 5 hours later. When I wake up, I'm in a bed. Huh? Moving my head, I look around me. This is my room, and it's night outside. Hisui is in here. She must have been watching over me as I slept. Iki-sama, have you awoken? Hisui, why am I here? My arms and legs don't respond. Moving just my neck, I look at Hisui. Iki-sama, you collapsed outside. Your friend from school called here and carried you back to the mansion. Oh, that means I pushed aside Kohaku like that and lost consciousness. I'm an idiot. I can't possibly face Kohaku now. Another headache arrives with my regret. My body seems to have gotten a little better, but my headache doesn't go away. Hisui, what happened to me? Please relax, Shiki-sama. It does not seem to be serious. Nei-san has prepared some medicine, so if you have a headache, please drink it. Hisui carries a silver tray with some water and medicine Kohaku prepared. But I don't feel like drinking it right now. Yeah, if it gets terrible, I'll drink it. Please put it over there. Nigga, you literally have a headache. Just take it. Thanks to the goodwill of Makihisa-sama, Nei-san received training in pharmacy. Until Makihisa passed away, she also was consulted in maintaining his health. Hisui's face returns to its usual lack of expression and tells me things I didn't ask about. Sharp pain stabs through my head. Even though I'm in this much pain, she seems to be tending me without batting an eyelash. Well, that's to be expected. Alright, this is where I left off, y'all. I'm the one in pain, not her. If she acted like she was in pain or had a clouded expression, it would be troublesome. Tsukihime, are you still in pain? Sorry, Hisui. Yes, what is it? You're an eyesore, so please leave. Dang! I can't sleep with you here. What the fuck? I was literally just helping you. Okay, I'm out. If you need anything, please call for me. In hell. Hisui leaves the room. With that, I actually do relax. My headache also weakens, so maybe I can sleep now. Knock knock, the door opens. Excuse me, Nissan. Are you awake? Yeah, I'm up. You need something, Akia? No, I heard you were resting because of your anemia. I just came to see how you were doing. He looks over at me as I lie in bed. Wasn't my anemia because, I had like a demon inside me? Shouldn't I not have that no more, though? Well, isn't my body supposed to be dead anyway, though? So I don't even know, for real. I saw gaze that tells me she's worried. Be honest, it's annoying as hell. Dang! He's real irritable right now. I'm fine. It's not that bad. That's why I'm resting here by myself. Go back to your room, Akia. Get your Senkuchi ass out of here. Oh, whoa! Nissan! What are you saying? It's already dinner time, you know. I came here to tell you that. You fucking dick. Dinner? Oh, it's at that time already. I'm not hungry. I don't feel like eating anything. I don't have an appetite. So I'll skip dinner. I'm fine. So go away for today. I don't feel good. I understand. Please get to rest. But Nissan, if you're awake, please turn the lights on in your room. Your eyes will go bad in the dark. Huh? What? I'm fine. I can relax this way. Even though her eyes tell me she wants to stay more, she leaves the room. I'm so irritated. Hisui's reactions, Akia's worried eyes, they all seem to treat me as something fragile. Isn't this like always? It's not like I'm coughing up blood or sucking up blood, so why can't they just leave me alone? Even though my head's gonna explode, I'm wondering why everybody's worried for me. In the darkness, I can hear myself grinding my teeth. My nerves are fraying, I know that. If I stay awake like this, I'll become completely depressed. I'm not tired, but I have to sleep. Huh? Whoa! What the heck? I go out to the main street the day I sent about 2 minutes ago. Huh? The day of the night on a Sunday. No one is walking the streets. You gonna suck somebody's blood? What's going on? Did I mistake the time? If I started walking around an hour earlier, I wouldn't have had to work so hard. Dragon walking. What makes this dragon sound isn't my walking, but something else. The time was right. If I started walking an hour earlier, I would have never been able to walk like this. Dragging. With one hand gripping the woman's hair, I continued to walk. Long hair. Because she looked like Akia, I chose this woman. Oh, it's this young. I forgot. Not this young. Not her face, but I like her hair. I let go of her hair. Unconscious, she collapses to the ground. I did not kill her. I didn't eat dinner, so I wanted to make it as appetizing as possible. I've heard somewhere that the blood the dead is colon tastes terrible. I have no complaints about her unembellished neck, gripping my knife in one hand. Huh? After seeing that dream, I wake up. I wake up from my sleep and my mind starts to clear. My throat is horribly parched and my body feels excited. My throat's parched too, but I'm not getting out to none of that weird freaky hoodoo stuff you are though. What kind of dream was I watching? I can't believe it. Leaving at night, knocking a woman I don't know unconscious and dragging her in the alley. This sounds plain wrong. Because it was in a dream, it's okay, but I have to be crazy to do that in reality. My panting fills the room. I have to catch my breath. Rubbing my eyes, I take a deep breath. After that, I don't think I can go back to sleep. Turning on the light, I decide to read a book until morning. Got me messed up if you think I'm reading another stupid story. My eyes gradually get used to the dark. What? I gasp. This isn't my room. A back alley, knife in hand. In front of me lies an unconscious woman I don't know. What? What am I doing? Isn't this a dream? Isn't this what I dreamt before? Uh-oh. It has to be a dream because I've never wanted to do such a thing before. Nope, this is just you, bro. Attacking a woman I don't know, running my knife along the lines all over this supple body, wanting to see red blood coming from the top pieces. No way, no way. Yeah, there's no way I wanted to do it. But for no reason I'm thinking I have to do it. Take her apart, take her apart, take her apart, take her apart. If I do that, I can be released and become something unable to be bound by anyone. Come to think of it, there was someone that said something like that before. You're the same. You, like me, will end up as a killer, Tonoshiki. Up. Just admit it, killer. Your inversion impulse is nothing more than what you wish for. Shut up! But what is this thing? What is this thing? Why am I doing this? And even after realizing this, why am I still trying to press my knife against her neck? If this isn't a dream and it's reality, doesn't that mean I'm crazy like I thought earlier? Her eyelids flutter. She starts to open her eyes. Before that, I have to chop her apart or I'll... my knife moves. But that's... Who are you? I can hear her voice. She suddenly realizes the knife next to her throat. My fault. I can't do a stream, y'all. Whoops. Her scream vanishes into my yelling. Like a broken siren, I kept yelling as I ran. I breathe rapidly. My fingers shake. My mind is gone blank. I managed to pull my knife back before I slice her. But if she had screamed before me, I would've... What? Scary. That's scary. Scarier than any of the things that could have happened until now. Half laughing, half paying, he's going running. Following him, he's trying to get inside his mansion. Forget everything, he's panning. He locks the door. Fingertips are shaking like crazy. He's panning. He's like, I gotta lock the door. Like, I don't know what I did. Why did I do this? Why am I a psycho? Living mirage. It becomes morning and I finally manage to lock the door. My beast-like pen fills the room. My head hurts. It seems I dropped my glasses somewhere. Seeing the lines all over my room, I feel nauseous. I feel so sick. I cut all of them I see. I feel just a little better. Only during the instant I cut things apart does my heart feel at ease. Like the more I cut, the dirtier I get. I know what I'm thirsty for. I'm thirsty for everything. Everything I see is pissing me off. They look miserable. I can't forget that they're living meaninglessly even though they have death built into them. Why don't they just die? They all have an end. They can't escape, so why do they still exist like that? If it'll end anyway, where's the meaning in existence? Everything I see is ghastly, but if I close my eyes, all I can remember is the sensation of killing. The sensation of a heart, a bloody blade, softly uniting with pulsing flesh. There can't be a greater stimulation for a human than that. A terrible sensation that almost makes me want to bite my tongue off. Alright everyone, that is going to have to do it for this episode. I really tried dragging this too. But anyway y'all, that is really going to have to do it for this episode. I hope that you all enjoyed. I think I did like mostly well. I feel like my voice acting the past like 10 minutes was a little off, but you know. I do have to end this video though. My girl is getting a little hoarse. You know, these games are kind of like hard to like commentate sometimes just because of you know, my girl can like really kind of like run out if I don't do it consistently, which is like why I stopped Psycho 6 in the first place, so I can like kind of consistently get back into the mood of like recording visual novels and talking constantly like I like have to do with the series. But anyway y'all, again, I hope that you all enjoyed the video. I hope that you all enjoyed the series. I hope that you all enjoyed your day. I will see you all next time in the next episode of Tsukihime.